Hi guys, my name is Captain Whatever, and welcome to my channel. Guys, Go Fest is happening next week, and I can't believe that it's almost here. It's going by so fast. Literally, as soon as I blink, I'm probably be at Randall's Island right now. So right now, I'm just making this video just to help you guys out, to have, just to have like a good mindset when you're playing the game, because I want y'all to have a great time. And I have some tricks and tips, just so everyone has a good experience playing Pokemon Go, and also, improve their gameplay better. Okay guys, my first tip is going to be downloading all assets in Pokemon Go. Now you'll be wondering to yourself, what's download all assets? Like, Cap, like what are you talking about, fam? So I'm gonna show you right now. So I'm gonna put up my screen up right now, and once you're in the home screen, you press the Pokeball in the middle, go to settings on the top right, scroll all the way down to advanced settings, scroll all the way down till you see download all assets. Now it says reduce data drain and loading times by downloading all game assets directly to your devices. In other words, it preloads everything that's in the game to your devices. So let's say if I haven't downloaded this, it would have taken forever to either, let's say I do a raid and then that tap the screen, like it'll have to download everything like on the spot. But by pressing this, I don't have to do that. And also you must have to connect to Wi-Fi to do that. So I'm gonna download right meow. So download it. Sometimes I usually do it every week. I recommend you guys doing it like me too, like every week, just so like your gameplay would be more better, I would say. Because sometimes if you see your game crashes, that's probably why, because it's downloading settings and downloading assets on the spot. Now if you're downloading it right now, you wouldn't have any crash issues since it's already preloaded. So it's 100% and it's done. Now like I said, I recommend doing it on Wi-Fi, so if you're ever in a place that has Wi-Fi, just download it. Even the day before Go Fest, just download it. Just you're gonna help yourself out in the long run, because you don't want to be that guy where you're playing Pokemon Go at Go Fest and your game keep crashing. Well, it's because it's downloading everything that is getting from Go Fest on the spot. So you rather download it the day before or the same day, just before the game day actually starts, just so you won't have that crash issue. So I highly recommend this. This is a very slept on item, so I recommend everybody doing this when you have Wi-Fi. Gotta remember, you have to have Wi-Fi in order to have this setting to work. Okay, so for my second tip, it's going to be having a second login. So if you don't know what that is, you go to your home screen right now, go to the Pokeball, go to those settings on the top right, scroll all the way down, well, just scroll, and then you see account. When you see account, you see all of these 4 options. You got Google, Apple, Facebook, and Pokemon Trainer Club. For me, I have Apple, but it's always good to have a backup login. So in case, let's say Google is down, you can always have Apple to log in, so you can still be able to play Pokemon Go Fest. And if you don't have an Apple account, you could always use Facebook. And also you have the Pokemon Trainer Club, which I think I recently made it, so I might have to put that as a login. So it's always good to have a backup login system. Like I said, just in case if one of those two systems is down, like Google or Apple, you have at least a backup so you can actually still log in and be able to play Go Fest. Okay guys, my third tip is going to be the quick catch method. Now if you don't know what that means, I will show you right now. So I'm in that game right now, press on the Woobat, hold this thumb to the berry, and then this thumb to the Pokeball. Boop. Catch it, and leave. That's it. So you do that many times. Once you get the hang of it, you'll definitely be able to catch Pokemon on the fly. Now, it's not 100% guarantee that the Pokemon's gonna stay in the bowl, but it's always good to do a quick catch method, just so you see if you get a shiny or not, so you can just keep going, because a wise man told me to follow your ABCs. That man, his name is Landoralpha. So shout out to you, sir, for knowing my ABCs. So always be catching. Always be catching. Also, I'm gonna leave a video down in the description to actually look at the video what I'm talking about. Landoralpha gives a great explanation of how to do the quick catch method, so I'll leave a link down below. Okay guys, so for my fourth tip, it's going to be Pokemon storage. Now I know it is a sensitive topic since, majority of the people don't want to transfer their shinies, nor they don't want to transfer a certain Pokemon that has meaning to it. Now since Go Fest is literally around the corner, you need to have enough storage so when you're playing you won't get the screen that says Pokebox full. Now there's a couple tricks in order to maintain your storage box where you have enough Pokemon to catch. So if I put up my screen right now, go to the Pokemon, go to the search string, and if you go to the recommended section, there's a section that is 0 stars, 1 star, and 2 star, meaning it will give you all the results of all the Pokemon that have those type of stars. Now I would recommend going through them just to see like what you don't need and what you want to keep. So for example, I just caught this Combuskin. It's a 1 star. Do I really need it? No, so I'm gonna transfer it. I don't really need that, it's taking up space. So this shows me all the results from 0 stars and 1 stars and 2 stars. Now I have this special search string, shout out to Brandon Tan, I'm gonna put it down in the description. So I have this special search string where it will show me, it's called Trash IVs, will show me all the Pokemons that I caught within the 24 hours or 7 days. It will exclude legendary Pokemons, shadow Pokemons, shiny Pokemons, Pokemons that have 3 stars and 4 stars. So basically this search string will only show me Pokemons that has been recently catched within 24 hours or 7 days, and Pokemons that have 0 star, 1 star, and 2 star. So since I only caught 4 within the first 24 hours, it's really fast to delete them. So there's that, delete, transfer, there you go. So it's really good to have this in Pokemon Go Fest, since you're catching everything and then you're about to hit that limit where your storage space is about to hit the cap. It's always good to have that search string where you just select all and for a fact that you're getting rid of Pokemons that aren't useful. So once you delete all that, you can go back to playing and keep catching Pokemons, get that Stardust, get that XP, just keep continuing playing the game. It's always good to have that quick button where it just deletes certain Pokemons that you don't really need. So it's always a good tip to have. Like I said, I'll leave the search string down in the description. I'll also leave some other ones that I use personally myself. So yeah, that's my good tip. Now a little warning with this search string, if you're really heavily invested in PvP, I recommend not using this search string. The main reason is because with PvP you need to have a certain IV, meaning you got 0 attack, 0 defense, and a high HP. That mainly falls under the category of 0 star, 1 star, 2 star. Mainly 0 or 1 star. So if you're really heavily invested in PvP and you always want to IV check your Pokemons, I recommend not using this search string. I recommend just using your own method you probably have. Like I said, I'm not a PvPer, so I don't know what method there is, but like I said, if you really do care about PvP IVs and you want to use a search string, I recommend not doing it. I only recommend if you do not care about PvP and if you only care about Stardust grind or XP grind or just hunting shinies in general. That is only meant for, that searching for you guys. So just a little heads up. Okay guys, so my 5th tip is going to be item storage. Now let's take a look at my screen up right now and let's take a look at my item storage. Now, going to Go Fest, you need to have a lot of Pokeballs, a lot of Great Balls, and a lot of Ultra Balls, because at Go Fest, you're going to be catching a lot. Remember your ABCs, always be catching. Remember that. So, let's take a look here. Now, with maintaining your storage, you need to let go of some things, you need to keep some certain things. Like, for example, Max Potion and Max Revive. Now, I have like 200 of them. Now, do I really need them? Yes. Do I need them now or sometime later? Not really. So I would probably delete like maybe 50 of the max potions because my main focus is just catching. Same thing with the revives. I'm just going to transfer 50, and we're going to transfer there. So we can have more space for our Pokeballs, you know, just so we'll be ready to do all that fun jazz. So like I said, here's my item storage. I have a lot of Pokeballs, berries. My main focus is to use the silver pineapple. Gifts, I like to have at least 20, but right now I have 10 because I like to send people gifts. With the trainer boosts, I like to see if there's any good boxes out there that is like really affordable that I can actually buy them and actually use the star piece and lucky eggs during my Go Fest experience. Other items is, well, with my only concern is just rare candies because that's kind of taking up space. But if there's a Pokemon that you want to level up now, you could always do that. But right now, I'm just leaving it how it is because it's not really bothering me too much. Passes, you need to have passes. Lures, you know, if you want to, go ahead. But yeah, this is pretty much my main thing. Oh yeah, also evolution items. I tend to keep 2 of them because I don't really need 10 Sunstones or 10 Unova Stones. I don't really need them. I don't really need 10. I only need 2. So, but yeah, like I said, just take a look at your item storage because, you know, if you're in a city like New York, you know, you need to have a Go Plus, which I have right here. And, you know, with New York City being how it is, there's a lot of Pokestops. So I recommend putting this puppy into auto spin and then just walk down a block in New York City or anywhere, and then you'll be getting a lot of Pokeballs, a lot of gifts, a lot of potions, everything. So at your end of your walk or whatever, just remember to go through your item storage, just delete the stuff that you don't need, that you for sure you don't need, and just keep the most essential items for yourself. A little side note, I would say in order to get more Pokeballs, I would open up your friends' gifts. Now, for some reason, when you open up gifts, you get more Pokeballs. Like, I remember opening a gift, I got 10 for some reason, which is crazy. So, opening up gifts is a great way to get more Pokeballs, more Great Balls, more Ultra Balls. Like, let's say you don't have time to go out and spend some stops. You can always open up gifts, and that's another way of gaining more Pokeballs. Okay guys, so for my 6th tip, it's going to be IRL prepping. What do you mean by IRL prepping? Well, I mean to get your battery banks in check. You need to have your Go Plus in check, one of these things, and just pretty much to get ready as soon as you go to Go Fest NYC. Now, I made a video about it. I'm going to put it down in the description below, and it will give you all the tips, all the things, the essential needs that you need for Go Fest NYC. Now, I forgot to mention something in that video, and I'm going to mention it right now. So, since it is going to be really hot at Go Fest, and, you know, it's going to be very musty, I recommend everyone to get deodorant. Yes, I know it's silly, but trust me, deodorant will help yourself and it'll help the people around you. Trust me. And another thing I need to mention is lip balm. This is kind of a option for myself because, you know, I like to have non-chappy lips. So if you want to be like me, you could always bring a little tube like this for your lips. You know, not to say anything, but you know, I'm just saying if you want to, go ahead. But you know, like I said, this is the main thing I forgot to mention. So if you want to it's always good to have this around you, just in case. You gotta help yourself out, get yourself, the people around you out. And plus, it gets really hot in New York City, so like I said, it's always good to have one of these. Okay guys, so that's pretty much the end of the list here. So let's do a quick recap. So the first thing we talked about is downloading all assets. It is a very slept on item. I recommend people to download all assets right now or the day before Go Fest, just to have a smooth game day experience. Number 2 is to have a second login information. So let's say Google is down, you could always log in through Apple, Facebook, or the Pokemon Trainer Club. The third is we talked about quick catch method. Like I said guys, remember your ABCs. Always be catching. Remember that. Quick catching, it is a quick method to keep playing Pokemon Go in a fast paced with no distractions at all. The fourth tip we talked about is Pokemon storage and how to maintain that, as well as number 5 is item storage and how to maintain that as well. And then the 6th thing we talked about is the essential items to bring for Go Fest. But if there's anything I missed, you can always leave it down in the comments. I would love to read them. Or if you have any suggestions for the next video, you can always leave that down below as well. So yeah guys, that concludes the video. I just want to say a quick thank you for showing all the love and support for the last video I made. I had a fun time making that video, and I just want to say thank you so much. I'm very grateful to have you guys, and I can't wait to do more content like that in the future. And yeah, let's see where it takes me. You know, I'm all for it. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a good night, evening, morning, whatever time zone you are in. And for more Pokemon Go content, follow me.